Looks like my internet's back. I do apologise, everyone. My poor internet router decided to reset itself. There we go. I think we should be coming back shortly. Just waiting for my WoW to go back online. There we go. Maybe 720 is the limit. I think it was... it's my router occasionally just likes to reset itself. It hasn't done it in a long while. But another 50p in, definitely. There we go. Death by HD. Okay, what do we do now? UK internet down. Yeah. Sorry, everyone. We should be back in a moment. Just got to wait for my... there we go. We should be able to go online. There we are. And then I should come back in. What's my schedule? So you will find me online at the moment on 7 p.m. There we go. Coming back in. Oh, Real Ginny coming with the Prime as well for 6 months. So kind of you. Thank you so much. Thank you there, Mushy. 7 GMT till 10 on every Sunday, Tuesday and Thursday. Thank you so much, Real Ginny. Love to have your support. Thank you so much. That's so kind of you. There we go. Thank you very much. Oh, I haven't got a follow age, creatives. I have to see if I can sort that one out. We were going back into Samadan. That was what I was doing. We were just going to get ourselves some Expulsum, was the last I left it. Apologies if I missed anything in chat whilst I had my my little internet shortage. Someone beat you to it last month and gifted you a sub, which is very, very kind of them. Finally, you get to watch from the beginning. Of course, Simulation. Of course, this will, when I go to put this on my Samadan streams on YouTube, this will come in as 2 parts rather than stitching it together. I think it's better just to keep it as 2 different things. Noob Starwalker, lovely to have you here. Happy Sunday, one and all. Hope you're doing well. So, how are we doing in terms of sales at the moment? We've got some good food sales at the moment and a couple of enchants. So that's quite nice. Samadan needs to do a restock eventually anyway, but for the moment, what we do need to do is get enough Expulsum for this. So I need some Time Spray Linen Bracers. I'm thinking I'm going to do 100 and 170 for good measure. We need 17, so I'm going to times it by 10. And then that should be plenty enough, because that will also give me enough blues to be able to then disenchant, and that should work. Read about the Sarsen stones at Stonehenge. They located the origin point was whales from the smaller altar stones. The big ones came downriver from the Malvern Forest. Really? Wow, that's a big journey for them to go, definitely. Which sound will be on around 7 p.m. your time. That would be 1 a.m. You enjoy the stream a lot. Oh, right. I've looked at doing some more streams at different times. If anything, it's going to be the daytime UK time. I'm not going to be doing ones late at night, because obviously that's going to disturb my family and everything like that. So you're more likely to catch me during the day, which I think will be probably early morning for you. Or in a lower res option now, so you can watch without buffering. Oh, fantastic! It's all random whenever I start a Twitch stream. It depends on whether it encodes. Obviously, once I get partnership, then I'll have that option permanently. If only I'd recently bought a load of Tie Spray linen. If only. I wonder where I could find some Tie Spray linen from. I think it might be my mailbox at the moment. Note to self: full HD killed the stream. I don't think it was in the end. I think it was just my router. I don't think I would want to do that, Real Ginny, at all. I don't think it would be fair on my wife or my family. They are amazing people and are very, very supportive of what I do. So we'll make this lot of Tie Spray linen. Okay, Edwards, lovely to have you here. Have a great rest of your evening, and I'll see you again hopefully on Tuesday. So we're going to make these tie spray braces. I need to make sure I'm sending them over to the correct character. I'll do that in a moment once I've finished crafting them. Oh, I should have looked at the Titan Palo and the profit after my big buy. Oh, right, yes. Yes, Silent Mouse, that would make sense, definitely. So part of Stonehenge is Welsh? I would say so, most definitely. By that rationale. So how are we doing? Oh, that went through quite quickly, actually. We've only got 15 left to make. And then I'll send those over. Obviously, it'll take me a little bit longer to scrap those. But that's fine. We've got time to be able to do this and restock on Samadan. Once we've gone through all of this. Not sure if we'll have time to have a look at Shadowlands afterwards. We've still got a couple of other characters to have a look at. I haven't checked on Legion Invasions today, actually. How are we doing on Legion Invasions? Not one at the moment, so we'll probably leave that. Mailing operations, let's go over and groups. Tie spray, send greens. I'm glad I moved that to the top, actually. It's so much easier to do it there. To send to El Morte, which is the correct one. So let's collect up. Oh no, let's send what we've got first. So send greens. Those greens can all go over. The blue ones come from Wales. The middle, honestly, you can go on for hours about it. It's super interesting. It is. I mean, I remember visiting Stonehenge when you could touch the stones way back when. Because I spent a few years in Salisbury, Wiltshire, so I've been around that area a decent part of my life. So let's go through and open everything without the money. There we go. 1 hour 20 minutes. Okay, thank you, Sirius. So I don't know whether I will be in a position to be able to do that. Oh, I'm picking up all the tie spray linen. I forgot I had that. Okay, I may have to... 50 minutes left in the stream. Uptime is ripped. Yeah, exactly. Inventory is full. Okay, yes. So let's do... What we're going to have to do, we have to do this differently now. We're going to have to disenchant this lot. And then we're going to have to pop the rest in the guild bank. The big uns are from a few miles north. I used to think they were all transported on rollers. Turns out the big uns were taken down river. That would make sense. Here we go. It's been live for 8 minutes. Yeah, I don't think that's going to work, is it? Are you going to be an archaeologist? Too many Indiana Jones movies. That's a great idea. Right, okay, we're done there. So we have... I've got a bit more room for this tie spray linen, so let's just open up a little bit more. Let's get some more whilst we're here. Right, so we have bags full of tie spray linen, a few other bits and pieces as well. So let's head to the guild bank. And then we're going to go in here and we'll just do a /tsm put tide. We'll just dump it all in here. This is going to fill up quite rapidly. Let me check the tabs here. Here we go. That's all coming through there. What does everyone combine? Dual crafting and engineering. We have them each on an independent tool for mining to include with it. It depends on how you like to do things. It's because they use the same resource. It's the same reason alchemy and inscription are paired together, because they both use herbs. And the same with blacksmithing, dual crafting and engineering. They all use ore. So the way I did it in my profession pairs video was, as Jack suggested as well on his Mario board, which was to have a goblin engineer and a gnomish engineer. And so I've done a blacksmith, one of the engineers, and a dual crafter, the other type of engineer. Just kind of like seems to make more sense than anything else, really. Sorry, Moshi. Rip guild bank space. You didn't like the type of archaeology they teach in the States. Ah, right, okay. Basically having farming tunes and profession tunes. Yes, exactly, Ragewinds, is the farming tunes to do that. Although there is a lot to be said. I quite liked having a an alchemist and a miner on one character, because that was really nice for the transmutes, because I could use the whole, I wouldn't have to swap characters to do all the transmutes and things. There we go. Run a sort when I'm eating breakfast tomorrow. That's a good idea. We'll get all that cleared out, definitely. We've probably still got a whole load here as well. Yeah, we've still got some more to open up as well. So let's open up this again. That's going to take out all the rest of this tie spray linen. That's going to keep me very, very busy in making pants out of that lot. I'll get a system going where I can do it nice and quickly, as much as possible. I could open others, I could, but as I've already started this, we might as well just finish it off and stash it all away in the guild bank. At least that way. I mean, we could put, how much have I got space in the actual bank? I'm going to need that for nylon thread, probably. I got some tie spray linen in here as well. /TSM put tied. That's obviously quicker. There we go, we can dump a whole load in there. And then that leaves me with a little bit more here. So we'll go to the guild bank here. Go to the last tab, /TSM put tied. I have to use, get myself used to using warehousing at this stage. The amount of tie spray I'm dealing with here at the moment. Your DSS bank got 1.5 guild tab for free space. There's plenty of space then. There was a duping exploit with guild banks which made them slow it down. Oh really? I didn't know about that one. That we had to restart on a few minutes ago. This fixer has changed on fixer cores of tooltips not showing while certain TSM UIs were open. Oh right, okay. That's good to know. Don't think I encountered that one. Anthropology, you mean, and of course mythology for the indigenous tribes for the USA. Secondary degree was in it. Can't do much with history, sadly. Well, it's a great thing though to have. Oh look, I appear to be a witch now. We'll stick with that. I like the fly when you're a demon hunter with this. It looks great. Alright, here we go. Let's just get the rest of this through. And then we'll clear our bags out. I don't like to leave things in the mail. I didn't realise I actually had so much of this. This is what it looks like. I'm not going to do a vendor flip with these today. I'm just storing them for the moment. But I may have to leave the rest of those in there actually. I did buy all of this for 2 gold each. Yeah, we've got a lot here at the moment, so I might just, I'll tell you what I'll do is I'll open the rest of the tie spray linen, because what I actually want to do is get the expulsum going for the blacksmithing. So I'll just do this as the last lot, and then we'll get the rest of that going through this. How are we looking in terms of our smart average buy price now? It's now looking at 2 gold 31. Yeah, so we bought 100,000 for 2 gold each, so it was 200,000 in total. It was quite the impulsive purchase we did at the beginning. The bait on the windwall worked. Oh, fantastic. You put 5 of them on a much lower price, which you got them, and then people started putting hundreds on, now at a super low price. I think for something like Windwall, people aren't really looking out for it. And it has historically gone on for a lower price. Yeah, I will eventually just vendor flip these. I'll do this off stream though, otherwise that's going to be a very long, uninteresting stream whilst I go through all of this tie spray linen. Yeah, some will be for scrapping as well, because I do use expulsum on both my leatherworker and my blacksmith character, as well as Samadan for the enchants as well. Going to wait for a while, maybe a couple more thousand show up. I mean, a lot of people do tend to post on their Windwall cloth, so Yeah, I would maybe just keep on buying a few and keep your original ones on and see if you can get a few going. Okay, we've gone on to tab number 4 at the moment, so we're definitely filling up here. We've got 80 slots free at the moment. If you clear the TSM data, does that reset the smart average buy? I don't know whether it will reset the... Well, how much do you clear it, certainly, is how many days back is what I'm thinking. If you do all of the data, then yes. Like Jack says, how far you clear it, because when you go through, you probably still want your last 30 days, if anything, really. Remove data. How old does it go? 0 would be the way to clear it all. I wouldn't recommend doing that, really. I mean, I've got data going 2 years now, so I'm reluctant to clear mine, because smart average buy at least keeps track of what you've got in your bags and goes from there. So what I'll do this time is, so I'll leave the bought off and I'll get the all other from here as Mushy suggested. I think that's a better idea for the moment. Then we can get these over to El Morte, get those sorted. An average buy clear option, let's hope they do it. That's a good idea, Jack. Oh, I didn't realise I quite had so much Tide Spray still to open. Okay, there we go. Okay, so let's go groups, mail selected groups. Get that lot over, and then we'll go over to my inbox again and pick up the rest of these. Tailoring's great. It's been one of my favourite professions. I like selling shirts. It doesn't matter what price they sell for. Okay, so that one goes over there. Mail selected groups. That lot goes over, and then we can have a look and disenchant these ones at least. I started clearing out the really old stuff since prices have crashed so hard, but use the prices to clear buy and sell, treating it like short selling for any recent buys. Oh, okay. I've heard of the term short selling. I don't fully understand it, if I'm honest. Alright, okay, so those are done. Then those other things have been sent over, so what we'll do is we'll jump back on over to El Morte, deal with the Expulsum, so we can make the weapons, which are the good ones, which have been selling. Civil wars define a culture. What does that war have to do with religion? Oh yes, well, too much Tide Spray, got greedy. I think so, Will. I'm starting... decisions were made, regrets were had. Okay, we've got a whole lot of Tide Spray here as well we can deal with as well. So let's open up all of this lot. That should be a decent amount. And then what we'll do is we'll send back the Tide Spray linen and the nylon thread to Samadan, and that should work. 1.2 million on DSS Bank, fantastic. Very nice, Silent Mouse. In stocks, you sell what you don't have, hoping the price will go down, so you can buy those to cover it. But here, use it to show me what you can sell for well below your averages, since it's 100% profit from reinvested. You sell what you don't have. So how do you sell? Because you're not actually selling it, hoping the price will go down so you can buy those to cover it. But you use it to show you can sell for well below my averages. I kind of understand what you're saying, but my brain hurts. Alright, let's mail that lot over. 37,000 incoming from Real Ginny. Oh, even better. Keep an eye on people posting meat under vendor price. That's another good one, actually. I mean, obviously, it's always useful whenever you're here, is if you are doing a search, is to just occasionally just click on vendor search, and TSM will show you anything that's below vendor price. There you go, that's gone already. nice to do at a lower time, certainly. So we've got some bag space here. I could probably do with clearing this all out. That'll give me a better amount of stock here. So if I go here, open my bags up, what have we got? Osmanite /TSM, put Os, and monolite /TSM, put mon. There we go. Oh, we got a few extra ones I didn't mean to get in there. Let's take them out. Mon. What's that? Harmonious. That's why. Okay. That included harmonious. Got to watch out for that one. Okay, and we might as well do our dredged leather bladders here as well, just to give myself a little bit more space. And then we can go through this way. And then we'll go here. Right click the headers on alley bags groups, transfer them between bag and bank. No, I didn't, Real Ginny. That's really handy. Just in the off chance I don't. So if I look on, where is it? On my bag. So if I right click on, say, recent items or like armor, that will do the whole lot. If I click on this, that's fantastic. Hedge Dan Hedge, thank you so much for the follow. You borrow stocks from the bank, example £100, and hope that you in 1 week can buy the stocks for 90, and then you earn 10. The problem is when the stocks value increase. Right, okay, I see what you mean. Thank you, Tug. That makes a bit more sense to me now. Now I understand it. Doesn't work on recent, but it works on everything else. Ah, brilliant, Real Genie. I did not know that. Today I learned. Actually, I won't open those now, because then that'll fill my bags up too much. So we'll go to the scrapper instead, and we'll queue up everything so far. So we need 17 expulsum out of this. We need 20 expulsum total after doing all of this. This should give us a decent amount. That flask of Stoneblood hasn't sold in a while. Oh, hold on, let's do our scroll wheel, and then I can at least look at the chat whilst I'm scrapping. Obviously that feature is even more useful with the TSM integration for groups. Yeah, definitely. I'm going to miss the scrapper so much, I know. Alas, poor scrapper. I knew thee well. So we're aiming for 20 expulsum. I got a feeling I should definitely have enough here because I allowed for 10 expulsum per bracer, including the number of blues I got from there. Am I nervous about leaving it? I guess so. Well, it's kind of like one of those things that I didn't really have much choice in the matter. So, you know, it's something I've been talking about for a long time, doing full-time streaming and content creation. So because I mentioned it, because I set my intention out there, the universe provided. It's one of those things, the universe doesn't always provide it in the way you think it will happen, but it certainly did a few things, and that was get me motivated and gave me the impulse I needed to create more content, which is what I've been wanting to do for everything. So it is a case of basically, yes, you know, it's a leap of faith. You go for it, and you've got to go for it, and that you know, life's for living. And you know, if the universe has given me this opportunity, it happened early on in my streaming when I started doing this, and I got made redundant of my other job, and then I went into freelance then. So I've done it within the last 3 years already, whereas this time I know that, you know, I'm in a much stronger position. So as well as I know that I'll probably need to do some freelance as well if I can't make everything add up, the aim is to make it add up so that I can do this and provide content for everyone. Rocco Base, thank you so much for the follow. Oh, thank you, Myth. It's very kind of you to say so. You made an example for TSM. Oh, fantastic. Need any help? Let you know. You're okay with editing on Premiere Pro now. I like Premiere. It's good. Hi, thank you, Zanzaful, for stopping by. Lovely to have you here. I got the sound of something selling just then. What was that? My auction of something has sold for 6,000 gold. That sounds like a weapon to me, if ever I saw one. Yeah, there we go. Amalaya, thank you so much for the follow. Lovely to have you here. You agree, had to retire early due to medical conditions, so learning to grow where you're planted. That's a very good analogy, Camby Sama. You do what you can, certainly. Silas!
Zinandai donated £5.70. Hey Sam, I got my long boy on Friday. Started on June 11th with 16,000 gold and now I can rest. Thanks for keeping me company along the way.
That's fantastic. Zinandi said, thank you so much for the donation. That is amazing. And thank you for kicking off the Silas. That's the first time I've used it. Thank you. That brought a smile to my face. And congratulations on getting your long boy. Can we see a whole load of Brutosaurs for Zinandi said? That is absolutely amazing achievement. Well done, you. Here we go. Fantastic. Congratulations on getting your long boy. That is, have you thought of a name is the first question. But that is absolutely brilliant. I like that, Will. Is that a sausage roll in there as well? Fantastic. Munchie. Yeah, you need to feed them. Looks like my WoW has died slightly here. One moment. Let me just fix that up. Name is Glyphard, because of how you made your gold. I like that. Like Clifford the big red dog, but it's Glyphard the big green dinosaur. That's fantastic. Okay, we're back. We didn't crash. We just froze. There we go. We're back. Oh, this is nice. I hadn't used this before in Altaholic. It's giving me a little notification here saying alchemy be ready in 30 minutes. It's awakening on Shadow Song. That's a nice little thing. I like that. A little reminder to go over and check on your alchemy. I came here for a reason and I went the wrong direction. I'm going to the mailbox instead. There we go. Let's head back over this way. And we'll head over that way. There we are. And we'll land here. Okay. Okay, last of this lot. Let's open this up. How much expulsum did we get out of that? I didn't actually pay any attention. How much bag space will I have after doing this? I'll try having 20 garrisons. That's a lot of resources. Yes, it is. I moved really fast then for some reason. Okay, we actually have 20 expulsum, so we have the expulsum we need, which is really good. So let's scrap the last of this to give ourselves a little bit of excess. So rich and can't pay attention. Quick question, which ones were those Pandera crafts you were looking at the other day, Stream to Shuffle and Windwall? So it's the ones that I mentioned in the Wowhead blog. It was the crafted, dreadful, malevolent Fellweave trousers was the one that's gone from 19 gold to 5 gold. But if you look at the crafted, malevolent trousers, malevolent Fellweave trousers, those are 67 gold for 8 bolts of Windwall, which sounds to me like that could be a good vendor flip if you can get your Windwall cloth at a decent price. If it continues like that in Shadowlands, which we don't know yet. Work orders complete add-on, really helpful for those with many garrisons. Oh, okay. The crafted dreadful ones, yeah. So the malevolent ones. I'll have a look. Oh, I haven't got my tailoring open. Let's just bring up the Wowhead blog. Wowhead. There we go. If you have a look at the Wowhead blog, and we go over here at the beginning, at the list. So this is the list of the ones that are the current retail price, and this is the Shadowlands price. So the crafted Dreadful Gladiators Fellweave trousers are currently 19 gold. They're going down to 5 gold. But the craft currently in beta, the crafted Malevolent ones, so not the Dreadful ones, the Malevolent ones, those are actually 67 gold. So this one here takes 6 bolts of mooncloth, 6 bolts of windwool cloth, whereas this one takes 8 bolts of windwool cloth. It's currently item level 100 in Shadowlands, so it vendors for 67 gold. If it stays like that, and you can get your windwool cloth cheap, that's worth buying, I think. Blizzard nerfing coming. Yeah, that's you never know. Yeah, sad times for your favourite raw gold farms. Yeah, with the Striker and the Cestus going down from 57 to 40 gold, and the vendor shuffles for the tie spray pants and the silkweave pantaloons is a shame as well. So there's going to be a change in those prices as well. If it stays like this, we don't know. The Shadow Rise silk pants weren't working properly last time you made them on beta. Oh really? In terms of like they just made the wrong ones or something like that. Always new ones to be found. Exactly, Myth. It's going to be exciting times. There's going to be new. It's all changing, and so there's going to be new opportunities. And the amount of bloods you get from barns, I've heard as well. I haven't been able to test that yet fully. Do I have a list of the add-ons I use? I don't have a full list, but I do have a video, which is on my the Samadan bot is just listed it there. One of my recent videos goes through add-ons for gold making, and pretty much those ones are the ones I've got, with a few extras that I've added since then, like Altaholic and the bar at the top here. But I can show you the actual list itself if you want to see it, which is Addy Bags, Altaholic, Azeroth Autopilot. What's all that data store from? I'm not sure where that one came from. It's probably from another add-on, I imagine. And probably Altaholic, I bet. That looks like an Altaholic thing. Unless Altaholic's has got its own thing. No, Altaholic's got its own ones there. So that's from Altaholic, is it, as well? So you've got Altaholic achievements, agenda, grinds, and all of grids and all that lot. And you've got all the data store as well. That's a lot, okay. And then Titan Panel's got a load of other ones as well. That's really filled things up for me. And then DBM has a whole load. So it doesn't make for an easy looking list. But I'll have to do a sort of like a compilation where you can see them. But the latest video that I've got, the add-ons video, is your best bet for that, certainly. Right, so we're done with that. Let's go make the things we want to make. So we have to head on over here and buy up some flux, I believe we need. Is it durable or weak? Let me have a look at my blacksmithing. We need durable flux for this. So let's buy ourselves a couple of stacks for the moment. That'll be fine. And then we can craft, with our blacksmithing, a couple of spell blades, a cutlass and a polearm. What's the add-on for the top barn? Yes, Titan Panel, as recommended by Jack. Really nice. What option gives you those to buy in stacks? That's called Buy a All. It's this one here. Add-ons. Buy 'em all. That one. That one's really good. Do you use anything for milling old world herbs? I guess I would use, if I was going to mill old world herbs, I would use TSM Destroy for that. That would be my easiest way to do it. assuming it works for old world herbs. Let's go over to here and post on our... There we go. Oh, it looks like we're missing a few here. Those are on the correct ones. Run and post scan. 4,000, 5,900. I'll get those on. I feel like I'm missing something there. What was the one we sold earlier? Let's have a look at my auctions. We sold... Oh, we sold some boots. Some uncanny plate boots for 6,000 gold. Wow, that's brilliant. Item level 400. 6,000 gold for a pair of boots. Thank you whoever bought those. We'll probably have to restock on those a bit later. So routines, where have we got to? We've done that, we've done that. We need to go back to Samadan and do a restock. We also need to just check on our last characters and do that one. But how? It doesn't sell. Do I use anything many gold? It keeps freezing for you for some using it. Yes, the beta version is much better, as Mushy said. Thank you, Silent Mouse, for the link. And let's carry on down. Nadamas needs to do a daily cooldown with alchemy, and it also sells vendor stuff as my little quick horde gold maker. You sell a couple of uncannies every day. Leathers, plate, mail, weapons. They still go, just not very quickly. Yeah, I think, and I have a stock of about 5 of each on, and I'm not ignoring item variations at this stage. And for me, it's working quite well. Bag of anchors, anchor weed created. Then collect up our mail. All our expires.
Silas! Danielson donated £20. Thanks for all the help. You are patient and genuinely seem to enjoy the discussion. I wish you the best in your desire for full-time content creation. Keep up the good work.
Tridel Nielsen, that's so kind of you. Thank you so much. Thank you, Brian, as well, for reading that one out. That is incredibly kind of you. The silence bit is still need to get used to, but that is fantastic. Thank you so much. A whole load of emotes for you. That is, I can't thank you enough. That's very generous of you. And Hader Daraid, thank you so much also for the follow. That's very kind of you. That's brilliant. There's another good thing to look forward to. Yeah, it's really good. The way the TSM destroying works properly now. It's much better. It's very kind of you, Trident Nielsen. Trident Nielsen, sorry. Alright, so we got some sales this week of anchor weed mainly, and a little bit of Fusaka. So let's open up all of those, taking my total gold on this character to 39,000. Which isn't bad, really, because I barely spend any time on this character. So we'll post this lot back on.
Have anything ancient to trade? Needs to be at least 2 centuries old.
Right, we'll get through all of those. That was brilliant. Let me tell you, so the topics of today's Wowhead article about the stress of gold making were quite pertinent. Yes, Lamecho, I think that was... I had seen that one come in the week before, earlier on. I didn't quite have time to be able to put it into the Wowhead blog. And I think it was a good... I think it's important to... You know, we talk about, we praise everyone who's getting their long boys. I think it's also important to think about sort of the stress and anxiety it can cause if you're not sort of careful at being mindful about your mental position as you're doing it. So... And making sure it's fun for you and not getting drawn into that fear of missing out. Look at all those RDB that I'll undercut. Oh yes, I hadn't spotted that. Sorry, Mouse. There we go, there's a whole load there. I'm sure you'll be able to undercut me again.
If you find anything exotic, bring it to me.
So now when we're so close to the 5 million mark, you realise and grasp how much weight that amount carries on. It can be. It can be. Just funny to see. I know it's nice when you start seeing familiar names on here. Certainly. I don't think I need to buy anything here. Let me just check. Let me go through, just check my auctions. There we go. Helmar, thank you so much. Thank you for your sub. Tier 1, thank you very much indeed. Welcome to the Samadan squad. Have a whole load of emotes for you to enjoy as you will. Thank you for your support. I really do appreciate it. Has anyone done Archaeology BFA? Not me. Literally been 2 years, a full expansion and hours of work to get it. It can be that, Lemetro, it can be. It's not, as far as goals go, it's one of the biggest ones I've seen in WoW, in terms of long term and how long it's gone through. I like that one, Noob Star Walker. But a caravan mount bag storage auction or something along that lines. Yes, definitely Myth. I want a caravan on the back of my Brutasaur that has the guild bank and the regular bank on it, and then I want a pogo stick on a bit of string behind that. That's going to be my mailbox. I don't mind if the caravan is made with a new carpentry profession, or it costs 10 million gold or something like that. I think that'd be great. And then I'll easily pay 5 million gold for a pogo stick mailbox, and then I'm done. Lyra, thank you so much for the follow. Need the last pristine item. I did like 100 after the previous ones. Oh really? With an extra seat with a choice of vendor. That'd be another idea. Yeah, some extra options on the mounts would be very nice. Right, I think we're done on this character, so let's jump out here. I'll quickly check my other ones that just have a few extra ones. Yeah, I don't want to be like the greased pig in Freehold, Will. That's just going to be annoying. A little proposition for Billis? Certainly, Jack. Which just put a garrison on the Brutasaur back. That would be interesting. New level accessorizing mount. Yeah, definitely. Oh, thank you, Mushy. Where are we at? I can't see the time. Yes, 15 minutes. Okay, so let's go through. We'll get these two characters done, and then we'll go back to Samadan. Just check on a restock on there. We should have plenty to go through. I think that'll be good. Right, so next lot, we have a few sales here. 267 gold, which is pretty nice for someone who's just literally just throwing stuff on the auction house. Let's just run through here. Have I got the right profile on this character? Let me just check. This should be, yeah, this isn't this one. I need to go to Feng Shu because I was playing around. There we go. So we've got that. That's about to. We might as well cancel that one now. And then let's go auctioning. Run a post scan on this lot. Haven't got a lot of stuff here. Redo what I've just done. I think so. Mailbox NPC in the middle on the back, on top of the tail. That would make the long boy mega, as UK people say, or awesome for Americans. Yeah, I think something like that on the tail would be good. I think I need access to the bank and guild bank as well, if I'm going to be a proper gold making Brutasaur with all the accessories. Right, I'll leave you by the mailbox. I think overshot it. There we go. So gold wise, we're at 2,300. I need to buy some flying on this character. I don't think I've got the best flying yet, but I'm leaving this character because this is the one I play with my wife. So I'll keep you at 105. We are going through Bridget, who is at now 107 actually, so I can move you up a stage. Bridget is doing really well with the Legion invasions. So we're almost at 110, and then we can go through and do some leveling through BFA, and then we can get dual crafting and engineering going on that character, which I'm really looking forward to. That's going to be good. So we'll go through here, we'll deal with all of this. So adamantine ore, we'll leave that. Let's head on over to the mailbox. We got a load of expires here. We got 63 gold in sales. Frostweed. Oh, that's interesting. The frostweed there is sold. I should have kept that really for my Draenor alchemy, but as it was, I sold that. So let's carry on.
Needs to be at least 2 centuries old.
Today, Famous Smith started a Patreon with some really cool stuff. This guy is TSM Price Horse Brain, plays on 60 realms, and there's his Patreon. Yes, Billis has done a really good job with his Patreons, with all the groups that are available there. So I would say that's very worthwhile, definitely. Interested to hear why I'm interested in dual crafting. Is it for Shadowlands? Yes, it is mainly because I think dual crafting in Shadowlands is going to have some nice opportunities for it. I wouldn't consider myself a professions expert unless I had every single profession. So I want to at least see what I can do with dual crafting in BFA. I also want to look at what I can do with the previous stuff like the Panther mounts, and because I want to, my overall goal is to have every single profession and a nice set of TSM groups for every single profession, and just sort of expand on that whole thing, because I think it's brilliant. But if you're a Nightborn, you can pull the mailbox as a racial. That is also really good, actually. And then if you're an engineer, you've got another option there. I couldn't find it, Catitude. It should be on there. There you go. Silent Mouse has got it for you. Thank you, Jack. I'm getting there slowly. And look at the group profession in debug mode. How do you mean in debug mode, Mushy? That's a lot, Traditioner. It's not a record. At the beginning of the Wowhead stuff, I was up to... I think I went as high as 800 at one point. Then you can see how many... reading the line above it. Okay, hold on. Oh, all the things. Okay. Should install all the things for one day. Okay, that makes more sense. Okay. Ferry Dust, thank you so much for the follow. Use the Garrison follower for having a mailbox right next to you, and the auction house robot for the other side. That's a good idea, actually. I mean, if I was going to go somewhere, it would be Booty Bay, really, more than anything else. Alchemy will be ready in 10 minutes, according to that. Bridget is done. Let's go over to... Done all the characters. Let's jump back onto Samadan. 9122 total. You have 4661. That's very nice. It does have the 20-second logout timer, doesn't it? So you have to actually... The quicker thing to do is to actually fly up to the inn and then do it from there. Thanks you, we've done already. I've just changed the order, that confused me. So let's go back to Samadan. Samadan needs to do a little bit of restocking. We'll do what we can in the next 10 minutes, certainly. Okay, well, lovely to have you here as always. Have a great rest of your evening, and hope to see you again on Tuesday. Absolutely ridiculous how much recipes there are on the game. I know, there's absolutely loads. I think I would like to collect all of them eventually. Would be the nice thing, certainly. Okay, so what have we got here? We've got that. We've got some sales that have come through already. We've got the Tide Spray and the cloth that I bought earlier. So I'll leave that all in the mailbox for now. What we do need to do, though, is go onto Samadan and check where are we at in my auctions. We got some other sales here, a quarter versatility, light step hoof plates, and uncanny satin cloak for 5,000 gold. That's nice. So we'll need to have a look at what we need to restock on here. I bet you there'll be quite a lot here from looking at this. Wow, okay. Estimated profit 31,000. If I was to look at all of this, let's move this across a little bit. So some uncanny gear, deep sea bags, 8 of those, yellow lumberjack shirt, and then some enchants and things. I've got a lot of this actually. Let's select all. What do we need to pick up? Nylon thread, questionable meat, bolt of frostweave. Okay, let's open up the tasks. We need 10 veiled crystals and 10 temporal crystals. Okay, we can do at least a daily cooldown on one of the temporal crystal bits, and then we can close that down and open up that one. Dan, good evening to you. You used to play WoW back in the days. Look at me a lot. I'm kind of back now, waiting to start playing Auction House again. What's a good amount you should start with, and can you recommend any good updated guides? I would say you're more than welcome to look at my recent YouTube guides that are going through TSM 4.10 and my beginnings of gold making on NA. If you would like to look at those, YouTube link. There we go. There's a load there. The other things I would say is a good gold amount. It depends. Are you thinking about flipping is the main thing here. And Garyco TV, thank you so much for the follow. Let's get this going. And we needed a load of stuff from the guild bank as well. So let's take buy from vendor, that lot. Buy from the auction house, the rubbery flank. Let's have a look at that. Go to the browse section and scan all of those. So rubbery flank is 27 gold, which is lower than my smart average buy price, so I'm actually going to buy out all at 27.89. We'll take those. Veiled crystals are currently sitting at 150 gold. My mat cost is telling me 63 gold, so I'll leave those. Flipping is the fastest, not most profitable, but since you don't have a lot of characters with professions, it's a good idea. If you know the markets, it's worth it. But as you're saying you're coming back, I'm not necessarily sure whether that would... I mean, it's changed a fair amount, certainly. So if you're confident with that area, then by all means, yes, I would say go for it. Now up my new video about setting up TSM. You just made me delete all your groups and operations and start over. No playing tonight, just setting up TSM again. You did need it. I was buried in groups and so forth. It can be a bit like that. Every now and again. I remember at the start of BFA, I think I reset my TSM and did it all from there. You've had bad luck on. You've had bad luck with that. It's about knowing your markets more than anything else. Yeah, instead of deleting stuff, you can create a new profile, as Tornado suggests. Right, I've got some more stuff from the guild bank I need to collect there, and frostweave cloth and stuff like that I need to pick up. How much of this I can do here, we shall see. Let's just move that frostweave cloth out. There we go.
Mother Beans cheered. X100. Thanks for this lovely stream. Was nice to actually be able to watch the whole thing.
Thank you so much, Mother Beans. Lovely to have you here, and hope to see you again very soon. You re-rolled the new server, got no gold at all, got some pets you can sell. That's where you want to start first, then set up TSM and start flipping. Yeah, that sounds like a reasonable strategy if that's what you're, if you're knowledgeable in that area of the market and you find that fun. Definitely keep moving. Thank you, Mushy. My ever reminder. Nylon thread, rubbery flank, bolts of frostweave. What can we make in the time we have here? So let's have a look. Let's craft what we can first. So we'll do those first. Thankfully, TSM is ordering these in order of profit highest first. So I know that I'm making the best things first. So I'll do those until I run out of materials. We'll make all these things, and then we'll deal with whatever we've got left after that. So that lot's done. Let's swap over to cooking. Make those. Dubious Delight. Do I run free TSM or premium? I use premium. I have done since TSM 4 went from 3 to 4 in beta, and is a way for me. I think of it as a way of just supporting the TSM team for all the work they do, and it allowed me to pay for WoW with a with gold. So for me, that made sense to. It's a lot cheaper than the WoW. The cost of WoW each month. It's the cost of TSM Premium is much less, so I figured, that's where I'd put my money instead. Thank you, Jack. What do I usually snipe? I don't tend to snipe a lot of stuff myself, unless that was directed at someone else. Deep sea bags. Are we missing a little? Oh, nylon thread we're missing there, aren't we? So we can at least post on that lot we've just done. Let's do this lot and auctioning, run a post scan on there. We can at least get these on. Uncanny gear, dubious delights going on, enchant weapon, quick navigation's going on. A few other bits and pieces. At least we can make some gold on those. What's the difference between TSM free and premium? Well, for me, I find the biggest difference was first, instant access to beta. Second was the storing of all your backups from the TSM app in the cloud, which allows you to go from one computer to another very easily. And then the other one, which is kind of nice, is to have the great deal search here as a button, so you can go in and just quickly click this, and it'll give you some ideas as to things that might be a good deal. So there's a number of little things really that are quality of life. Exactly as Jack said, instead of paying a WoW token, pay the team for making the add-on, which for me has made it a lot more easier for me to be able to enjoy WoW using TSM, really, more than anything else. I think we got most stuff made out of that lot. I'm going to take that mail. Open the mail. Can we open that? I have to click on that. I'll click on those. There we go. We'll move all to bags. There we go. That's what I wanted. And then we should hopefully be able to make some more deep sea bags. Another 3 of those. Yellow jump lumberjack shirt needs the bolt of frost weave. And then Accords of Versatility, Elemental Force and Major Intellect needs the Veiled Crystals, which we don't have time to make at the moment. So at least put the bags on for now. How did the Twitch application go? It's still in process, Darkwing. It's going to be probably at least a week or 2, I think, before we see anything on that front. Touch wood. Hopefully it all goes well. Right, okay, so that is, and see you Tuesday. Indeed, Darkwing, that is me complete for tonight. I've run out of time. Alchemy is now ready for Awakening on Shadowsong, so we'll have a look at that another time. I won't have time to do it tonight. Thank you all for such an amazing stream. That is absolutely amazing. Thank you. We've got Hecons, Lazy, Dimephisto. Okay, thank you, Darkwing. I'll have a look at that. Yeah, that's amazing. August sub goal already at 12. That's amazing for my first stream for August. Thank you so much, everyone. Your support and your donations and your cheers and your company has been absolutely amazing. Thank you. Thank you all. From myself and... Well, we didn't have any cats on the stream tonight. We thank you very much. The next stream, as Silent Mouse has said there, on Tuesday, 7 PM GMT till 10 PM. I won't be around much tomorrow. It's my birthday tomorrow, so I hope you all have a lovely rest of your weekend, and then we'll go through and see you all on Tuesday. Let's see if we can find someone to throw a host on over to. I think, what have we got here? We've got Sparety on, Students on, Lazy Goldmaker. Who have we got? Let's do Hecons, as he was in here earlier. It'll be nice to send some love over to a... Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Okay, mute. There we go. Let that run through. There we go. Thank you all for the birthday wishes. That's very kind of you. It's going to be a chill day with my family, so I won't be probably that active. But you never know. One does not simply give up WoW for a day. So let's set this up. / raid icons. There we go. Nice pot roast. I think we're going to have a lovely buffet, and I think my daughter's going to be making a cake, which is going to be absolutely amazing. I can smell something downstairs, so it might be that. From myself and everyone here, thank you so much. Let's send a raid over to Hecons. Until next time, till Tuesday, have a wonderful week, and I'll see you very soon.